A very good evening, Team Zimbabwe. Maswera say, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. So, this evening, let us talk about new developments. Everybody was expecting to see a legal challenge being placed by Triple C today, but it seems as if they have finally abandoned that move. That is according to this report from ZimLive. They say, update. Citizens Coalition for Change is abandoning its legal challenge of President Emerson Mnangagwa's declared election win. A legal team led by Jeremiah Bamu and David Koudart drafted papers for the Constitutional Court and had planned to file online at midday today. That is what ZimLive had to say here. Let me check if there is a continuation. Okay. So this is what ZimLive is reporting. They're saying that they've abandoned the legal proceedings. Scanspanapa painful. Was better to go to courts to expose them. The court case was not about winning the case, but exposing the evil. What a missed opportunity. But if Chamisa had gone to court and lost, Sadiq AU et al. Can't get involved where the Constitutional Court of a country is ruled. It creates a layer of legitimacy, legal legitimacy. Sangre didn't go to court in 2008 because it was clear what the courts would say. Mugabe was forced to have a political settlement through the political arena. This is what Ruarashe is actually suggesting here, or saying. But the SAOM preliminary report says disputes emanating from this election should be resolved using the legal channels. Sadiq might as well say, we said go to court. Yes, this is a very important issue which is being raised here in Zimbabwe. I don't know. I'm not so sure if they have abandoned the court challenge as of yet, but this is what is being reported here by ZimLive. If you take a look onto this report, which is on the screen right now, they said in conclusion, the mission observed. Okay, let us go to Okay, they say in the events of any electoral disputes, the mission appeals to all contestants to channel their concerns through established legal procedures and processes. The mission urges all political parties and the people of Zimbabwe and all other stakeholders to allow the ZEC to announce the final results as legally mandated. So, in my belief, it's very important for us to know that the position of the SADC Observer Mission was to advise the opposition to take the legal channels to resolve any disputes regarding this election. So we are hearing that they've abandoned the whole process, but the question is this the time to give up? Because to me, this would be a sign of giving up, because what is going to happen next is SADC may be involved, AU may be involved, and they may try to bring a political settlement. And that is something you see, an offer being given to the opposition to take part of a certain office within the government. Something like what happened to Raila Odinga. But what happened to Raila Odinga next? Elections came, he was defeated by Ruto. So you would understand that some of those things, they are very, 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 very difficult to understand, because in terms of strategy, I believe that if they have abandoned the court challenge altogether, that is a wrong move. In my own view, that is a wrong move, because you go the Ruto way, the Raila Odinga way. 5 years from now, ZANU-PF will be prepared to bring a successor of Emerson Mnangagwa. Not even 5 years. Few years from now, ZANU-PF will bring a successor of Emerson Mnangagwa. That successor of Emerson Mnangagwa will come, and Chamisa will have to face Mnangagwa's successor in 2028. The question is, what will be the chances of him surviving in 2028? Are the people going to trust him in 2028? Those are the questions, those are the issues which need to be looked at, or which are supposed to be looked at before reaching any conclusion. So, in my view, I believe that according to the Constitution, subject to the Constitution, there is still room for Triple C to launch their court challenge, probably on Monday. I believe that there's still room because of the legal provision which is within the Constitution of Zimbabwe, which suggests that when we have a Saturday, we cross over to Monday. And if you check in the ruling, which was given by Justice Malaba in 2008, legal position, which suggested that all matters on Monday, or on a working day. And I believe that that is very important for everybody to note. Personally, I still believe that there's still room for a court challenge to be launched on Monday, and it's very, very, very important to note that we cannot rule that option. But the option of using the political arena, I don't believe that engaging the SADC elders, I don't trust the SADC elders. I don't believe that the SADC elders will come with a favorable settlement for the opposition. I don't believe that a chance will be found through the SADC elders, because I don't believe that the SADC elders will need any evidence from the other party. So what's next if Nelson Chamisa fails to file the court application? What is next? What is next is to have probably the viable option will be to have protests, so as to force regional bodies and continental bodies to actually chip in and resolve the impasse. And the only viable way will be to force a transitional government to happen. That will be the only option which will be left for the Triple C to survive. Because if you work with these people and you follow the advice, Ekuti, work with them, learn from within. I don't know what else needs to be learned, because Nelson Chamisa was part of this government between 2009 and 2013. And during that period, he gained a lot of experience. So there is nothing new for him to learn. I believe that he does have experience of the systems. So if the legal option is abandoned, only the 11th option is the solution to whatever crisis we have right now. So the question is, we have seen Nelson Chamisa's allies talking about inauguration not happening on Monday. The question is, how are they going to effect or to stop the inauguration on Monday? That is a very important question. So, Team Zimbabwe, it is what it is. According to ZimLive, they say that the Triple C abandoned their legal court challenge today, and we are going to see what is going to happen on Monday, because Monday is the inauguration day, and also is the last day which Triple C, according to Section 3362, is supposed to be filing its court papers. So we, at this moment in time, myself, I don't rule out Triple C filing their papers because the Constitution says they have to do it on Monday. They are legally mandated to do it on Monday as the last day. So, but don't worry, CCC did a good thing by not going to court. Reason, if they had gone to court, they were going to be to legitimize Mnangagwa because Malaba was going to rule against CCC and SADC, who have no power. No, I disagree, Stephen Tembani. I disagree with that. Remember that this court dispute is emanating from an election. Remember that the SADC reports have captured the SADC Observer mission captured a lot of irregularities which happened, which include state capture, which include capture of the institutions, wrong use of the institutions. So, with the evidence which is going to be presented, everybody will be able to see that this is what happened. You'll be given an opportunity to show the world the evidence which you have. And with that evidence, even if the Constitutional Court rules otherwise, you still have power to approach the regional bodies, because the reason why we have to approach the regional bodies is we have failed to find internal remedy or internal solution within our borders. So we have to go to the outside bodies like SADC, like AU, like UN for redress. That is something you have to understand. That is the reason why you see in other cases we have International Criminal Court. A president might have failed to be tried in his own country, but might be tried by International Criminal Court based on the evidence available of criminal conduct. So you don't have to mix that. Anybody who is providing that advice is giving wrong advice to the leadership, because I don't believe that going to court will legitimize anything. A wrong judgment does not legitimize anything. You remember that Zimbabwe remained guided by the Constitution. Everything which must happen in Zimbabwe by the laws and is guided by the Constitution. So the approach to the international bodies or the regional bodies will be based onto the provisions of the Constitution. So I believe that there are other avenues which are there, or other moves which are being worked on. That is the reason why they may have abandoned the court challenge. So we are going to watch and see, because this election is full of surprises. This election, a lot of issues are going to happen, and a lot of surprises are going to actually come forward. So Panzi, the only way forward is to use force. Okay, this is our military coup brewing. CCC missing the point, listening to wrong advice. Okay, this is Edwin. Thank you very much, Team Zimbabwe, for the contributions. The lawyers are missing the point. Something amiss, maybe they lack evidence, or they're infiltrated. I don't believe that they lack evidence. Evidence is there. Overwhelming evidence is there. And I don't know the strategy which is being used, because it's good, as I mentioned in other episodes, in other programs, that it's good for the party to, or for the leaders to keep their cards on their chests, to keep everybody guessing about their next move. That helps them deal with this system, because the system itself is unpredictable, and they need to be approached using sophisticated means. So it is what it is in Team Zimbabwe. This is the position, and we are going to take a look tomorrow. Then we go on to Monday and see if the inauguration is going to proceed, if the inauguration is going ahead, and we'll keep on looking on the next, or on the way forward. So thank you very much, Team Zimbabwe, for coming. Mzee Mandi, kunenge kwakashata, kunenge kwakaipa, and we are going to watch and see what is going to happen next.